Welcome to Sin Bin Stream. Today, Major League Baseball action. We have the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. I'm watching off of ESPN Unlimited. Hope you're having a great Friday. Thanks for being here. All right, that's good. Let's check Twitch. Let's check the audio real quick in YouTube. Come on. Hello, Kieran. How you doing? All right, let's listen on Twitch. All right, we're good. All right. Hope you're getting your weekend started out right. Hope you're having a happy Friday. Trying to straighten my hat out. My Diamondbacks hat is a little crooked, I think. It's that D for Diamondback snake. Looks like they're wearing gray road uniforms. I might need to change up my color scheme here. Let me, maybe I'll see if they've got like a gray I can substitute real quick. Yeah, we can go through the lineups real quick if we got a minute here. Black. Yeah, they don't have their gray. I don't see a look for their gray. They have a sand color. I guess I could make that, but I don't think that's... Well, let me see if that looks like their jersey. Quinn Wolcott's the home plate umpire. All right, that is really difficult to see. I guess I could put black on there. That's not really their gray road uniform either. Or whatever this color is. I don't know. I guess I could do that. Or the black. I'll keep messing with it. Yes, hello, Kieran. And hello, Oliver. The Dodgers are playing the Rangers. Yeah, it should be a good game. This is all I get off of ESPN Unlimited. Let's see. Luzardo is the starting pitcher. I guess they've got some sort of blue. Jays are playing 16. Oh, full slate. Yep. Pirates shut out the Cubs. Wow. Yeah. Wrigley Friday afternoon. It's all at home games in Wrigley are Friday afternoon at 1:20. I think there's a reason they can't play at night on Friday. Let me see. You know what? Let me do this blue. That's kind of their trim color. All right, so you know the first pitch time. Let's take that down. Just trying to get this color right. Would it look okay here? Wow, what the heck are the Phillies wearing? This must be their city colors. I'm not going to be able to match that. Well, I don't want to get confusion here. The Diamondbacks aren't wearing that. I think we'll just stick with this sand color. I can't seem to find, like, if they have a gray. There, we'll just make it black. No, not white. All right, we'll do black. Or I could do black with white. I don't know. That color does not look right. Maybe copper? Nah, that's too dark. All right, should have thought of this beforehand. My bad. I think we'll just stick with that. Yeah, they kind of got purple trim. I guess I could have done that instead. All right, Marte, Vargas, Perdomo. We'll just go through it here. Marte, Vargas, Perdomo, Moreno, Arnedo, Fernandez, Tawa, Thomas, Barossa against Lazardo. And these must be like Philadelphia City Connect jerseys. They get these crazy color schemes, and they have nothing to do with their team colors or anything. Yeah, no, Friday afternoon in particular. I mean, they do have lights, but I don't think they can play Friday night. All right, maybe I'll play around with the colors again next inning. Maybe I'll go with their purple. All right, why are we so far behind? I should get out and back in, I guess. First pitch low, ball one. We're underway. Yeah, I need to find that Arizona gray. Second pitch. Inside. 2-0. All right, lefty versus righty. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Left side. 2-1. This is the only Diamondbacks hat I've ever really liked, so that's why I got this one a while ago. I mean, their new ones, I guess, are all right. Yeah, they got a little bit of blue, that light blue, a little bit of purple. Upstairs, missed, ball 3. Yeah, we're definitely a couple pitches behind. There's the 3-1. Just outside, ball 4, 1 on. It's the leadoff hitter, second hitter coming to bat. All right, well, forget the purple. I don't know why they only have this sand color, but I'll see if they've got these. I don't think they have the City Connect. Strike one taken to the second hitter. All right, man at first. Second hitter of the game, a leadoff walk for the D-backs. Jammed him, and it's just foul down the left, third base line. Just totally jammed him, and he shattered his bat too. Must have hit it just above the hands, and it completely shattered the bat. So he'll have to get a fresh one. Yeah, I got to try to find some sort of gray. Yep, 4 pitch walk is well. No, I think it was 3-1. It was 5 pitch. I think it was 3-1 on the first hitter. Strike called on the outside edge of the plate. That's a strikeout looking. One away. One away, one on. That was a good pitch. That definitely, lefty against a righty, caught the outside edge of the plate. I wish I could find a gray for the Diamondbacks. Strike one taken right down the middle. I'll have to work on that. Upstairs, missed it. Either pass ball or wild pitch on a four-seam. Runner advances to second. Count is 1-1. Gracie, hello. I know, no hockey tonight. Feels weird. I should have looked for some AHL. Hope you're having a great start to your weekend. Squares to bunt, took a strike. 1-2. Yeah, where is this gray? I really need the gray. Off-white. You know what? That looks a little better. Fouled off. Still 1-2. No. Bounces one in the dirt. Why did that paste the wrong thing? There we go. No, that's too much. That's too white. I got to go for gray. Swung on and missed on the 2-2 pitch, just a little low. Strike three. 2 down now with the runner at second. I'll just make my own gray. I got to figure out. The color thing changed, though. It's not as easy anymore. Yeah, I think I'm going to get HBO Max. Yeah, no worries. But we'll do the stars. We'll do the stars. Sabres. Strike one taken. Moreno. Sorry, I'll stop messing with the colors. I'll do it during the commercial. Upstairs, just missed. Ball one. 87 miles per hour. Upstairs, swung on and missed. 97 miles per hour in, too. So, count is now 1-2. 2 out. Runner at second. And I think time was called because the pitch clock was down to 4 and it reset. Fouled it off. Stays alive. 2-1. I don't know. This sand is not the right color, but fouled. Nope. Grounded to third. Up with it. Over to first. A little high. Steps on the bag. That is out number 3. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. They left one. But no hits. And it is the Phillies coming to bat. Take that. Okay. Wait, did I close? All right, hold on. We don't want that. We'll go to the Jeepers. Why did this freeze? Box. There we go. We'll go through the lineup in a minute. Why? Okay, hold on. Baseball. I closed this one on accident? Hold on. We'll get organized eventually. Holy cow. Yeah. No, I if I get it on the 15th or the 18th, it's only 3 days, so I'm not sure which ones, how the playoff schedule is going to look. I don't like this sand color. I really wish I could. You know what? I'll just look up gray hex color. It'll be better than this. Gray hex color code. Gray hex color codes. There we go. Shades of gray. Okay, standard gray. Sorry, this is just ticking me off that I can't find this. It's a little dark, but I'll just put black on it. That's easier. All right, that'll have to do. Sorry. First pitch. Strike one. Hitter is Turner. Righty against righty. Fouled off quickly. 0-2. Do we get a choice on feed? We are on the Phillies Sports, NBC Sports Philadelphia. Soroka 2-0 this year. Roped one into left. Looked like he left a curveball up, or a slurve, it said. And first hit of the game, Phillies have one on. All right, so it was Turner with the single, Schwarber the DH, Harper, Marsh, Stott, Garcia, Bohm, Bohm, Realmuto, and Crawford. And again, Soroka, the pitcher. All right, ball one taken. Righty against lefty, Soroka. Checks the runner. Delivers outside. Evens the count. 1-1. Yeah, they're actually wearing black hats, so this will work. All right. Fires low. Ball two. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, misses. Ball three. 3-1 count. Oh, no, that was... Wait, sorry. I guess I got behind a pitch. That was ball four. He walked him. All right, two on, nobody out. Single and a walk. Phillies in business again. Nibbling at the corners. All right, that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Here's the pitch. Just a little bit inside, maybe a little low. Ball one. I'll get out and get back in next time. Make sure we're not behind on the feed. Roped into right. Down the line. Just cut off from the wall. One run is in. In safe at second with a double. And the Phillies lead 1-0 on 2 hits and a walk. Just turned on it. Looked like another looping, like slurve or curve that didn't exactly go where he wanted it. And nobody out. 2 runners in scoring position. Bryce Harper's 4th double of the year. Hey, Derek, what's up, man? Hello. Thanks for being here. Soroka versus Marsh. Here's the pitch. High, ball 1, taken. .275 hitter, 1 homer, 6 RBI. Righty against lefty. I mean, he could be a switch. Flies one to left, back at the track and gone to the front row. 3-run bomb. And the Phillies lead 4-0. Clearing the bags. And an early lead. Marsh with an opposite field home run to left. Wow. That was gone immediately. There was no doubt. I mean, it only went 1 row deep, but it got out at the exit velocity had to be huge. Okay, I did not say 5 hits. I don't know why this thing is just doing its own thing. All right. 4 runs on 3 hits. A walk. A run scoring double followed by a 3-run homer. And the Phillies are up big. 2nd home run this year for Brandon Marsh. Number 16 on the Phillies. All right, come on, let's get back to the game here. There's the pitch. Taken, strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out. 4 played it already. Fouls it off. Strike 2. Checked his swing. No, he did not. Strike 3 called. Finally an out for the Diamondbacks in the bottom of the 1st. Why can I not type? And what was that? Ball 1 taken. Strike 1 taken down the middle. All right, well, blue. Yeah, we're going to put blue. It's closer to what they've got, even though it's their City Connect for Philly. Here's the 1-1. Grounded to short, up with it, over to first in time for out number 2. 6-3 ground out. Yeah, they've got like a Liberty Bell. 15 runs scored in the 1st inning, I think is the most. Yeah, we'll go with that. They've got, it's blue and black. These are weird looking. Strike 1 right down the middle taken. Batter is Bohm, B-O-H-M, Bohm. Yeah, Bohm. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And checked his swing, I guess. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3, but the damage is already done. 4 runs on 3 hits, none left on. We head to the top of the second. 4-0 Philadelphia Phillies. Yep, 4-3-0. All right, due up for the Diamondbacks. Arenado, Arenado, the third baseman. Fernandez, the DH, and Tawa, the left fielder. If anybody gets on, Thomas, the center fielder. That's the 8th. So starting with the 5th spot in the order. Phillies sent 7 to the plate in the first. All right. Yeah, probably should check the rest of the league, right? As mentioned, Cubs got shut out. Pirates 2, Cubs 0. Cubs dropped below 500. Pirates are 8-5. Rangers, Dodgers, the late game. Astros, Mariners, Rockies, Padres. 7:15. Red Sox, Cardinals. I could have done that game. That game's available to you on Peacock if you have Peacock. I get like 1 game a day, maybe 2 off of ESPN Unlimited, and then I usually get like 1 game from Peacock. Peacock also has the Sunday night game, which I think is sometimes NBC. Nats, Brewers, Sox, White Sox, Royals, Giants, Orioles, Guardians, Braves, Yankees, Rays, Athletics, Mets, Twins, Blue Jays, and then we've got in progress Angels, Reds, top of the second, no score. And Marlins, Tigers, top of the second, no score as well. First pitch, taken, ball 1. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2. Again, the hitter is Arenado. There's the pitch. Strike called. 87. Changeup. Oh, I forgot to get out and get back in. Maybe it'll speed it up a little so we're not so far behind. 2-1 foul or grounder to third, up with it in time, over to first, 1 away. That was Bohm over to Bryce Harper at first. All right, Jose Fernandez, 333 average, 2 homers, 5 RBI, 958 OPS. Outside, misses on a sinker, 896, ball 1. Upstairs and outside, taken, ball 2. Changeup, 86, missed. Lefty versus a righty. Or, switch. All right, Luzardo delivers just outside again. 3-0. I don't know why. Yeah, 3-0. Forgot to. All right, 3-0 pitch. Taken, strike 1. Just caught the inside low corner on a sinker. 3-1 count. Luzardo and delivers. Swung on to left field. Back short of the track. Caught by the left fielder for out number 2. That was Marsh, he hit the 3-run homer and just made a nice catch in left. Luzardo has good control. He's got the second best walks per 9 innings pitched ratio, 0.71. Somebody had none for the Yankees. 4-seam misses inside, 97 miles per hour, ball 1. Tim Tawa, 158 average, 1 RBI. Takes one low for ball 1, evens the count, 1-1. 30 pitches for Luzardo. Here's the pitch. Driven to or grounder to short, up with it over to first in time. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. We head to the bottom of the second, and it's still 4-0 Phillies. All right, we'll check on those other games real quick, too. All right, here, let me refresh. Sometimes they don't refresh. All right, top of the second, Marlins, Tigers, still no score. Top of the second, Angels, Reds, no score. Angels have the bases loaded, but 2 outs and a 1-0 count. Twins and Blue Jays just had the first pitch, ball 1 in that game. Again, no hockey tonight. We'll be back with hockey tomorrow, though. We'll have a single game. We'll have the Canadians at 6:05. I think they're playing the Blue Jackets. Yeah, Columbus, Montreal, 6:05. Sunday we'll be back with a doubleheader. And Tuesday, Wednesday. So plenty of hockey coming up. We'll have baseball again Thursday, either late morning or early afternoon. And then again, Friday night, as the NHL has a day off between the end of the regular season and the start of the postseason. I forgot to, let me get out and back in real quick in case there's a delay. Oh, great. And now where'd the game go? Gosh, darn it. I hate how ESPN is such a strange app. Yeah, okay, we do get a choice of the Phillies or Diamondbacks. Well, maybe I'll try the Diamondbacks later to see if it's any faster. All right, 2-1 the count, so maybe we were a hair behind. Real Muto drives one down the left field line, and I think foul. Full count. Oh, no, 2-2. Evens the count. 2-2. Real Muto.
Keep it fair.
2-2 count. Grounded to third. Picks it up. Throws to first. Ooh, a little high, but he got him. Nice catch by Vargas at first. Nearly a collision for out number 1. Yeah, I'll have to look into it next time. I know Dr. Delay does it. Good play. Did he get the foot down before? I guess he did, but yeah. Maybe I'll look into it before next Thursday. Just didn't have time today to do it. Pretty sure YouTube doesn't, so I'd have to be careful. Fouls it off. 0-1. Actually, 1-1. Pardon me. Missed a pitch while they were showing the replay. Here's the 1-1. Low, ball 2. 2-1. Righty against lefty. It's Crawford, the center fielder. This is the 9th spot in the Phillies lineup. Fouled it just into the left field stands. 2-2. 1 out. Nobody on for the Phillies in the bottom of the second. Yeah, that gray is a little dark. I'm wondering if I can find a different gray. Fouled off into the stands by third base. Still 2-2. Oh, yeah, against the Blackhawks. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing the Sabres on Monday. I get a Blackhawks blackout in the Chicago area. Well, that's cool. All right, here's the 2-2. Inside, did it hit him? Or did he swing? Wait, what did they... Hold on. Okay, I guess they said, yeah, he got hit. So runner on. Did he swing? I guess third base said he did not. Did that hit him? Oh, it hit his left foot. Yeah. He almost swung, though. All right, well, runner at first for the Phils here in the bottom of the second. Already leading 4-0 thanks to a RBI double and a 3-run homer. Strike 1 on the swing. Right down the middle. 0-1 the count. Turner, the hitter, the leadoff hitter. He's 1 for 1. He scored a run in the first. Soroka throws to first, not in time. Yeah, maybe I can find a lighter gray while I'm looking, so that the brick red can show up, or whatever that color is. Here's the pitch, fouled straight back, 94 miles per hour, 4-seam, strike 2. Pretty much down the middle. All right, here's the pitch. Called strike 3. I'm surprised. Got him looking. I thought they might challenge. It looked to be a little bit of a looping pitch. And it looked a little low. The catcher framed it. But they called him out. No appeal. Quickly 2 away, but still a runner at first because of the hit by pitch. Schwarber up. He had a walk and scored a run in the first. Outside low, or outside for sure, maybe a little low. Ball 1. All right. Yeah, I should look into NHL clinchings. All right, righty against lefty. Inside, throw to second. Got him in time. That'll end the inning. Caught stealing. Crawford out at trying to swipe second, sorry. And we head to the top of the third. Still 4-0 Phils. They left, well, no, they didn't leave anybody. My bad. Let's see. Let's refresh. Tigers get 1. It's still batting in the bottom of the second. They lead the Marlins 1-0. They have 2 on. And I don't understand. They're 2 on and 2 out. They just struck. Yeah. Just got the second out. 2 on, 2 out. Already leading 1-0 bottom of the second. Angels got one against the Reds. Reds have 1 out and 1 on, trailing 1-0 bottom of the second. Twins and Blue Jays still top of first. 2 hits for the Twins. So 2 on and 1 out for the Twins. Still top of first. Oh, yeah, we can scroll down and eliminate the game we're watching. Yankees got still batting in the first, and they lead the Rays 1-0. Guardians and Braves, no score. Top first. Giants, Orioles should be starting shortly. How about light gray hex color code? Let's do that. All right, first pitch grounded to second on a sinker to first in time. Out. Leadoff hitter retired already for the Diamondbacks. Quickly, 1 away. Oh, sorry, I forgot to take the runner off first. My bad. Top of the third. Barossa, the batter. It's taken strike 1. Steps out of the box. All right. I guess that's better. And maybe I can put the brick red up too. They are wearing black hats. All right. 1 second. That was ball 1. Evens the count. 1-1. Strike 2 taken like right down the middle. 1-2. Pitcher gets the rosin bag. The 1-2. 1 out. Swung on and missed on a strike or a pitch that was outside of the zone. Quickly 2 away. Diamondbacks 8 up, 8 down, I believe. No. I think, hold on. They may have had a walk. Yeah, they've had 1 walk, so this is Marte. Takes strike 1. Swung and missed. Strike 2. 98 upstairs. Couldn't lay off the high heat. Somebody called time. All right. Is that visible? It looks a little pale, but I think we'll stick with it. Swung. Appeal to first base. Yes, he went around too far. 1, 2, 3. Nothing across. Head to the bottom of the third. 4-0 Phillies. And that was quick. That was like not even a 3-minute inning, I think. Bond, what's up? Thank you. Appreciate it. Yep. 0-0-0 for the Diamondbacks and 4-3-0 for Philly. Oh, you know what? I need to fix my other box score. I shouldn't have ARI. I should just have AZ. Yep. There we go. There we go. Got that fixed. So just that 4-run outburst for the Phillies in the bottom of the first. Let's see. Royalty free. Yeah, I think you have to pay. I've looked. I'll have to look again for baseball noise. All right, just about set for the home half. Easy for me to say. The home half of the third. All right, I guess that's okay to read. The brick red on the gray. All right, the hitter is Schwarber. That's right, because the caught stealing ended the bottom of the second. James McMahon at catcher. Did they replace their starting catcher? Oh, yeah, Moreno's gone. Wonder if he's all right.
So after McCann gets warmed up with Nolan Arenado, is Soroka going to throw more pitches? I was going to say, yeah, here we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Well,
I don't know. The catcher's warming up. So I guess there's a little bit of a delay while the catcher and the pitcher get warmed up. There are three franchises in MLB who have never had an MVP award winner. Name two. Huh. Did not know that. That's from the Phillies broadcast. Oh, yeah, you can see their City Connect jersey. Yeah, a lot of black. Swung on and missed. Strike one to Schwarber. As Soroka works here in the bottom of the third. He was the starter. Got roughed up in the first. Did all right in the second. Ooh, nice. I think no, they said slurve. 80 miles per hour. Just caught the bottom of the strike zone. Taking strike two. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside. Maybe a little high. 95 on a four-seam fastball. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle. Schwarber caught looking for strike three. And the leadoff hitter is retired for the Phillies here in the bottom of the third. That'll bring up Bryce Harper. He had an RBI double in the first. Then he came home on the three-run homer immediately following. He grounds one foul at the first baseline. That was Marsh who hit the three-run bomb. Opposite field to the left in the first row, but it was out of here like a rocket. Swung on and missed. Strike two to Harper. A little bit outside. Nice movement on the pitch by Soroka. All right, here is the pitch. Lined right up the middle. Almost hit the pitcher. Center fielder up with it into second. Or the throw into second. And 1 out, 1 on for the Phillies. A 2-hit night already for Schwarber. And Marsh, who hit the 3-run homer, is up. All right. Soroka throws high. Cutter missed. 89. Ball one. All right, checks the runner. Righty against lefty. Soroka, here's the pitch. Caught the bottom edge of the strike zone for strike one, 85 miles per hour. One is the count. One out. Runner at first. 4-0 Phillies. Bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. Swung on a changeup low. 86. Strike two. Yeah, I kind of like these black hats that the Diamondbacks have with the, their A, which you normally associate with the Diamondbacks. I just preferred this D snake. Throw to first, not in time. One-two pitch. Taken, strike three. Throw to second, not in time, but 2 outs now. But the Phillies have a runner in scoring position, and that'll send Stott to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. First stolen base of the year for Bryce Harper. Again, he has 2 hits, a double and a single. Here's the pitch. Strike one taken. Just caught the bottom edge of the strike zone on a 4-seam. Stott, the 5-hitter. Or wait, is he the 5-hitter? Or yeah. Is he number 5 as well? No. Swung on, grounded to second. Nice play in short right. Throws to first in time. That'll retire the side. They picked up a hit, no runs, but a hit, and they left one. And we have played 3. Top of the 4th, Phillies lead 4-0. And we should probably check the scoreboard. Whoops, sorry, meant to hit end third, not mid third. There we go. Probably should get some water. All right. Bottom of the third, Tigers 1, Marlins 0 in Detroit. In Cincinnati, Angels 2, Reds 0. They're heading to the bottom of the third. Twins 3, Blue Jays 0, bottom of the first. Man at third, 2 outs, 1-2 count for the Jays. A's and Mets, no score, top of second. In Tampa, Yankees 2, Rays 2, bottom of the first. 2 outs, nobody on for the Rays. In Atlanta, they've played 1, no score, Guardians and Braves. In Baltimore, no score, bottom of the first, 2 outs. 2-2 count, nobody on. White Sox, Royals, and Nationals, Brewers in about 10 more minutes. All right, Vargas, Perdomo, and McCann, the catchers, in the 2-3-4 spot after he replaced the starting catcher. Pitch inside, a little low, ball 1. Taken, strike 1 on the inside edge of the plate. Evens the count, 1-1. Luzardo delivers. Swung on and missed. Sweeper 87. Good pitch. Strike 2. Time called. It's 4:01 to center. Just got a shot of the wall there behind the pitcher. Luzardo set. Delivers. Swung on and missed. A pitch in the dirt. Catcher tagged him. Strike 3. The Diamondbacks have 1 walk. That's it. All right. Strike 1. What is going on? There we go. Sorry, I'm having trouble with some of my browser. Strike 1. Next pitch low. Ball 1. 1-1. Luzardo working to Perdomo here in the top of 4. Low. 87. Sweeper. 2-1. All right. 2-1 count, 1 out, nobody on. Outside, missed on a changeup, 87, 3-1. Perdomo waits. Here's the pitch by Luzardo. Inside, ball 4. He walked him. 1 out, 1 on. Second base runner of the game for the Diamondbacks. Here in the top of the 4th. All right. McCann, the catcher, lefty against righty, takes one outside, ball 1. He came on as a defensive replacement just this inning. I don't know what happened with Moreno. Here's the pitch. Outside, high and outside. Ball 2. Again, game 1 of a 3-game season series, or 3-game series, weekend series. I doubt, I don't think they play Monday. Grounder back to the pitcher, over to second, throw to first, got him. Wow, G1, 4-3 on the ground out. I guess the catcher was super slow, not surprising. They get the double play. So 2 walks, one of them just wiped out here with the double play. The second baseman stumbled. He had his knee on the bag and then made the throw to Harper. In time, we head to the bottom. Oh, wait, they're reviewing it. Hold on. Hold the phone. Challenge. Well, they're challenging both. He got his knee on the bag, I think. They're going to be wrong at second. Yeah, I think, right. Yeah, I think he's safe at first, but I'm pretty sure he's still out at second. Yeah, he's definitely safe at first.
Here's the whole look right here. Yeah, now here's, Bryson didn't have to go down on the ground, but see right there. I mean, there you go.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely out at second.
Don't even look at the one on second. He's out. You check the one at first. It was closer. Just helping him out. It's nice to see people helping people, John. Right. I guess they figured if they're going to challenge one, they'll challenge both. The call on the field at second base, It's confirmed the runner is out. However, the runner at first base, the call is overturned, the runner is safe. Arizona will retain their challenge. That's a good explanation by Adrian Johnson. If they challenge both of them, though, the full play, maybe they should get half the credit.
All right. So, yeah. They challenged both outs. They got the second one right at first. So it doesn't affect their challenges. So, the hitter is no, it's not McCann. Strike one taken by Arenado. So man at first, 2 out. Pardon me, that was a strike. Swung on and missed on a low changeup, 87, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Outside, just missed. Ball 1. Luzardo, okay, I guess he did miss a little more than just a little. Arenado. Swung on and missed, strike 2. He's 0 for 1, or fouled it off. Sorry, still 1-2. Fouled it off. All right. Excuse me, swing. He checked it and fouled it off. Still 1-2 on a fastball. 56 pitches for Luzardo here in the top of the 4th. Again, 2 walks, the only base runners, and just had the fielder's choice. Way upstairs, 98 on a 4-seam, evens the count. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Well, they got a walk, but that's it. They leave a runner at first. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Phillies have Garcia, Bohm, and Realmuto coming up. All right, let me get some water, I think. That would be helpful. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. There's still that commercial. Oh. All righty. All right, again, Garcia, Bohm, and Realmuto, the catcher. 6, 7, 8 hitters. Ooh, up and in. Almost got his elbow. Ball 1. Still Soroka on the mound for Arizona. He gave up 4 in the first, and he's settled down since. 3 of them on a 3-run homer. Couldn't check his swing on a low one in the dirt, 1-1. We'll check the scoreboard after 4 as well. Here's the 1-1, way outside, missed on a cutter, 80. 2-1. Suppose I got to get out and back in occasionally too. Try not to get behind. Swung on a miss, strike 2. 2-2 count. Ow. Here's the pitch. Swung on and miss, low and maybe a tick outside. Strike 3. 1 away. Bottom of the 4th. Excuse me. Try to eat a little bit during the next half inning. Downstairs, missed. Ball 1. Again, Bohm the hitter. Fouled, straight back on a 4-seam, 93. Evens the count, 1-1. Strike 2. Slurve. All right. As we get a look at, they got some like railing on top of the left field building. All right. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 up, 2 down. Soroka with 2 strikeouts. Working here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 down already. Phillies have had 1 hit since that first inning. They had 4 runs on a walk and 3 hits, an RBI double, and then ooh, did he get him? Was that a hit by pitch? No, Real Muto. I guess it was inside, ball 1. Fans didn't like it. Yep, so RBI double by Bryce Harper. Fouled off, evens the count, 1-1. And then the 3-run homer by Marsh. And then Harper got a single in the 2nd. That's been the 4 hits in the entire game here. Another single by the leadoff hitter, I think, and then a walk. Strike 2 called. Just got the outside edge of the plate. 1-2. Is he challenging that? Oh, he's going to lose. That was on the zone. I don't think he challenged it. All right, here's the pitch. Into right. That gets down for a hit down the line. Up with it, and to second with a stand-up double is Real Muto. And the Phillies have a runner at second with 2 down in the bottom of the 4th, threatening to score again. All right, that'll bring up Crawford. He had a hit by pitch first at bat. Checking the runner at second, Soroka delivers. Upstairs, ball 1. 4-seam, 93. Again, I'm watching the game on ESPN Unlimited, so streaming app a little bit behind. You'll get spoiler alerts. All right, 2-0 inside on another 4-seam, 93. All right, here's the 2-0, just outside 3-0. Looks like time is called. Soroka gets a little bit of rosin. Here's the 3-0 with first base open. Take and strike. Four seam pretty much down the middle. 93 miles per hour. 3-1's the count. Phillies were previous two games 0 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Tonight they're 2 for 3. Fouled it off. Evens or full count now. 3-2. Runner at second, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth, already 4-0. Again, 2 outs, full count, runner at second, in a 4-0 Philly lead. Here's the payoff pitch. Throw to second, not in time. Real Muto is safe. Perdomo took the throw, the shortstop. Got him leaning, but the throw was high, and he was already coming up on the bag. Here we go, 3-2. Here's the pitch. Gets away on ball 4 and into third is Real Muto, and we have runners at the corners with 2 outs for the Phillies. Again, they're already up 4-0. That'll bring up Turner. He's 1 for 2, a run and a strikeout. Yeah, just hit the heel of the catcher's glove and was not able to hang on to it. Again, this is not the starting catcher. This is McMahon. Or McCann, sorry. He came in relief for Moreno in the top of the 4th, I think. No, top of the 3rd. Never mind. Strike 1 taken, 0-1. Again, Turner at bat for Philadelphia. All right, here's the 0-1 pitch, fouled, actually into play, outfield. Underneath it is the center fielder for out number 3. All right, no runs, a hit, and a walk. They left 2 on. Phillies lead 4-0 as we head to the top of the 5th. All right, let's take a look at the scores, and I got to get something to eat here real quick, too. One nothing Tigers. Top 5 over the Marlins. Angels lead the Reds 4-0 through 4. Twins lead the Blue Jays 3-0, top 3rd. 1-0 A's over the Mets, bottom of the 3rd. Rays lead the Yankees 3-2, bottom of the 2nd. Guardians Braves, no score, bottom 3rd. Giants Orioles, no score, top 3rd. Bottom of the 1st, White Sox Royals, no score. Nats get 2 over the Brewers, still batting the top of the 1st. Red Sox Cardinals in about 25 minutes, first pitch. Fernandez, Tawa, and Thomas due up for Arizona in the top of the fifth. Low, ball one by Luzardo to Fernandez. Grounder to left, but just past the dive by the shortstop, and the Diamondbacks get their first hit of the game. Sorry, pardon the chewing. Squares to bunt, takes a strike. 0-1. And a sweeper. Throw to first, not in time. What? Oh. Checking the runner. Now he throws. Checked his swing. Didn't matter. It was a strike on the outside edge of the plate. 0-2 to Tawa. All right, looking, checking the runner. Here's the pitch. Low and inside. Did it hit him? Good stop by the catcher. 1-2. That it was Real Muto on the stop. All right, 1-2 pitch. Low in the dirt. I think he checked his swing. Man, did the runner not go? What is he waiting for? That ball got away. Up the first base line. Yeah, he checked his swing. Pitch was in the dirt. I guess when you're down 4-0, you don't want to be thrown out at second. Fouled off a four-seam, 97. We'll do the 2-2 pitch again. First hit, a single to left by the Diamondbacks here in the fifth. All 4 runs by the Phillies in the first. A 1-run double followed by a 3-run homer. Inside, full count now, 3-2. Luzardo's got like 2 walks and a hit given up. That's it. They upstairs and outside. Ball 4, 2 on, nobody out. Diamondbacks threatening here in the fifth. Squares to bunt down the third base line. Pitcher picks it up, throws to first, not in time. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Tying run at the plate for the Diamondbacks. Their second hit. Great bunt. That was Thomas. Barosa's up now. And the Catcher makes a mound visit. Oh for 1, strikeout in the third for Barbosa. Pardon me, the ninth hitter. Ball 1, upstairs a little outside, a little bit upstairs. Infield playing in at third, pretty much straight up the other places. Swung on and missed. Changeup 87. Would have caught the bottom of the zone, I think. Luzardo, 70 pitches here in the fifth. 2 hits and a walk. And nobody out. Swung, fouled off, 1-2. Fan caught it in the stands. One, 2 count. Top of the order on deck. Arizona threatening here in the top of 5. First 2 hits of the game. Checking the runner at second. Throws low in the dirt. Did he swing? No, he did not. They appealed to the first base umpire. 2-2 count. Ooh, just barely. It was close. All right, 2-2 count. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Swung on and missed. A sweeper, 88 inside. Got him for out number 1. All right, top of the order due up now for the Diamondbacks. It'll be Marte, the second baseman. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. Lefty against righty. Ropes one to left, down the line. 2 bouncer to the left fielder. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. And the Diamondbacks are on the board with just 1 out. Here in the top of the 5th, they finally break through with a 2 RBI single in the top of 5. Good play by the left fielder to get it into hit the cutoff man, I guess. Oh no, the pitcher ended up catching it on the third base line. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Hitter is Vargas, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. A lefty and Luzardo against the righty. Swung on into left. 1 hopper. Picked up, fired home. Not in time. It's 4-3. Wow. And the Diamondbacks have had an outburst of their own here in the third. Still first and second. Only 1 out. 1-run game. Another rope to left. Yeah, the pitcher cut off, or somebody cut off the throw at the mound. 3 runs on 4 hits. And I think 2 walks. Strike 1 taken on the inside edge of the plate. 0-1. Hitter is Perdomo. Here's the 0-1. Bouncer in the dirt. Runners don't advance. 1-1. Perdomo is 0 for 1, a walk and a strikeout. Action in the Phillies bullpen, a righty, number 52. I think it's a Bolin. Luzardo fakes the throw to second. But that counts as one of the throws, I think. You only get 2. Luzardo checks the runner, delivers, grounder, third base line, foul. Good play by the bat person. Didn't know if it was male or female. Didn't know if they were male or female. Runners in scoring position. 3 for 6 for the Diamondbacks. Low, ball 2, evens the count. 97-mile-per-hour four-seam, low. This might be Luzardo's last hitter, depending on what happens. How quickly the bullpen gets warmed up. Fouled sweeper, 88 miles per hour. Fouled it off. Still 2-2. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off again down the third base line. Ball girl gets it. And they didn't show. I'm assuming she was going to hand it to a kid. A ball. All right. Checking the runner at second. Here's the pitch. Caught the inside corner for strike 3. It looked like he's appealing it, but he's not going to win this. He's challenging it, but this is going to be out number 2. There's no chance. I mean, this thing was solid. Like the entire ball was in the zone. Maybe just a shaving of it was not. All right, that's 2 outs. Still 2 runner at first and second, but only down 1 now. That'll bring McCann. He grounded into a fielder's choice in the 4th. He's 0 for 1. He replaced Moreno in the top of 3rd, I think. Defensive sub. First pitch. High, a little high and way outside. 1-0. All right, well, I guess they'll get Luzardo a chance to get through 5, but he might be done. Outside again, almost the same spot, 86 on a changeup. 2-0, the count, 2 outs, 2 on, 3 in. Diamondbacks got back within a run here in the top of the 5th. Checks the runner at second. Delivers into right. Over the right fielder. One hopper off the wall. Tying run is in. And around third for the plate. Ball got away. The Diamondbacks take the 5-4 lead. It was if the catcher had caught it, or maybe it was a better throw, they had him dead to rights. But the Diamondbacks now take the lead with 5 here in the top of the 5th. Just over the right fielder, a one hopper to the wall, picked it up off the warning track, fired, and then the relay throw, one hopper. Man, catcher catches that. That's an out. He just didn't catch it. The throw maybe had been a little bit up the third base line, maybe just out of his reach, but that'll do it. Free out. They're calling to the pen. Phillies making a pitcher change with 2 outs and a runner at second. Bolin, the new pitcher for the Diamondbacks. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, let me square the count. There we go. Oh, yeah, I need to fix the hits, too. Five. Oh, okay. What? Why are they just putting these random numbers in? I haven't been touching. I've just been scrolling here. Why does that keep happening? I don't know. All right. Let me top off my water. I'll be right back. All right, here's the first pitch. Low. Ball one. Keep in mind, it was 4-0 Phillies before this. Through 4 innings before we got to this. Taken. Strike one. Right down the middle. Bowling 5 games, 1-0 record, 5.40 ERA, 5 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts. Here's the 1-1, low, 2-1. Nolan Arenado, ground out and a strikeout, 0 for 2. Luzardo pitched brilliantly through 4 and then nothing but trouble in the 5th. A bouncer low and outside. 2-2. I'm sorry, 3-1. My bad. All right, there we go. Swung on and into, well, above the shortstop, caught for out number 3. They left 1 on, but they pick up 4 runs on 5 hits. 5 runs on 5 hits, excuse me, and a couple of walks. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Phillies trailing for the first time today. I do not want your ad. I'm trying to click away. Yeah, there we go. Bottom of the 5th, 5-4, halfway home. All right, hope you're enjoying the live stream. If you haven't already, hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. Also, if you have Twitch, please be sure to follow there as well. It's the same feed. Difference is it is faster and currently commercial free. But it's all free. Thanks for supporting the channel. I'm trying to... Yeah, I cannot move that any further back. All right, I guess that's about right. Okay. Is it dog day at night, or somebody just got their support animal? All right, we'll check the scores later. Schwarber is up to lead things off in the home half of the 5th for the Phillies. First pitch taken on the outside edge of the plate. 0-1. Next one, outside, ball 1-1. Soroka again pitching very well since the first inning, though. Each starting pitcher had a disastrous inning. Taken, strike 2. Changeup. Schwarber down 1-2 in the count. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Low and inside. Leadoff hitter retired for the Phillies in the bottom of the 5th. The hitter is Bryce Harper. Fouled it off. 0-1. Two for two. A double, a single, a run, and an RBI. Excuse me. Here's the pitch. Swung on into center. Back at the track. Up against the wall and caught for out number 2. What a catch. That was the deepest part of the park, and Harper shaking his head. Good catch in center. 85 miles per hour at the height of the padding. That was a nice catch by Thomas, the Arizona center fielder. Didn't rob the home run, but at least, would have been an easy double, and a runner if he doesn't catch it. Ball 1 to Marsh, who had the 3-run homer in the bottom of the first. Swung on and missed on a 4-seam 94 up in the zone, outside edge of the outside corner, high. Fouled off a slurve 79, 1-2 the count. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Low. Couldn't lay off. Didn't even hang on to the batter. He tossed it. But, missed the count there. We're through 5. And it is 5-4. Diamondbacks, they head to the plate next in the top of the 6th. I guess I'm good with snacks, but all right, let's check the scoreboard. Tigers 2, Marlins 0, bottom of the 6th. 1 out for the Tigers. Angels 5, Reds 1. Top of the 6th, runner at first, 1 out. Bottom 4th, Twins 4, Blue Jays 0, runner at second, nobody out for the Jays. In New York, A's 1, Mets 0, bottom of the 4th, 1 out, 1 on. In Tampa, 3-2 Rays, bottom of the 4th. In Atlanta, 1-1 Guardians Braves, top 5. 2-0 Giants over the Orioles, top of 4th. White Sox Royals, no score, top of the 3rd. Brewers 3, Nationals 2, bottom of the 2nd. Red Sox Cardinals, just about to start. All right. Excuse me. 4 runs for the... I don't know why I botched that. Why is it not taking that run out? 4 runs for the Phillies in the first, 5 runs for the Diamondbacks in the fifth. We're in the top of the sixth. Yeah, I got to fix that. I don't know how. All right, 1-1 the count to Fernandez, the DH for the Diamondbacks. Ball 2, 2-1 the count. Why is this goofed up? Outside, 3-1. Swung on and missed. Full count. 3-2. A little bit outside. Bolin, who got the last out of the fifth in relief here. Working in the top of the sixth. He steps off the mound. Soroka's pitched 5. Just had that disastrous first. Luzardo, 4 2/3, had that disastrous top of 5. Swung on and missed on the full count pitch. Strike 3. And the leadoff hitter is retired here in the top of 6. Let's see if I can fix this. Why is that? No, it's still, I don't know, it's still broken. Oh, well. I don't know what I did. First pitch taken, strike 1, 4-seam, 98. Hitter is Tawa, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Bolin set. Grounder to second, up in time, over to first for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I broke that box score. I don't know what I did. Has the right totals, but the inning breakdown is wrong. Completely broke it. All right, here's the pitch. Taken on the outside edge of the plate. Strike 1. Righty against the lefty. Hitter is Thomas. He just had that great catch at the wall to rob Bryce Harper. I mean, it wouldn't have been a homer, but maybe a double. In the dirt, ball 1. Dan, what's up? How are you doing? I know no hockey scheduled tonight. Hope you're doing well. We'll be back. We'll have Blue Jackets Canadians 6:05 tomorrow. Fouled it off. 4-seam. 1-2 the count. It's been good. The Phillies had 4 runs on 3 hits and a walk in the first. And the Diamondbacks got 5 runs on 5 hits and at least 1 walk in the fifth. Nothing else, really. Fouled another one off. 1-2. Can't complain. It's, just 1 pitching change. All right, Bolin steps off the mound. All right, 1-2 the count. 2 outs in the top of 6. Fouled it. May have gone off the catcher's mask. Still 1-2 for Real Muto. Oh, it even says his name on the little top of the catcher gear. Oh, yeah, that rocketed off his mask. Jeez Louise. 1-2 pitch. In the air, short right. Second base out to catch it. That is Stott for out number 3. The side 3 up, 3 down, side retired we head to the home half of the sixth. Phillies down by 1, 5-4. Did I put mid-sixth? No, I did not. Yep, 5-5-0, 4-5-0. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good game. Can't complain. All right, let's check the other scores. Again, earlier today, Cubs got shut out at home. Pirates win 2-0 on only 3 hits. Wow. Tigers 2, Marlins 0, top of 7. Angels 5, Reds 1, bottom 6. Twins 4, Blue Jays 2. Batting in the bottom of the 4th. I think, did they just get 2? Was it 4-0? I can't remember. A's 1, Mets 0, top of 5. Rays 3, Yanks 2, bottom 4. Braves 2, Guardians 2, Braves 1, top of 5. Giants 3, Orioles 0, top 4. White Sox and Royals, no score through 3. Nats trailing the Brewers 3-2, batting in the top of the 3rd, though. Red Sox and Cardinals just to the bottom of the 1st. Yeah, that game started 8 minutes ago. First pitch taken at the bottom of the strike zone for strike 1. Stott, the batter. He made the catch to end the inning. Bouncer, did he get hit? Oh, they're saying he got hit. I don't know about that. So the leadoff runner is aboard. Stott hit by pitch. Soroka with 80, I think it's 83 pitches. Dude, that did not hit him. What are they talking about? Did it graze his toe? Yeah, I guess. It's hard to see on the first. Okay. Runner at first. Nobody out. Upstairs. Ball 1. Garcia's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Soroka checks the runner. Garcia calls time. D-Banks, yes. Well, that's all. I've got a hat for every team. If I could watch, I would cheer for the Cubs, but I get local blackouts for the Cubs, so I don't really. Ooh, inside. Almost hit his left elbow quickly. 2-0 with a runner at first. Tying run at first. Brad Keller, a righty, warming up for the Phils in the bullpen. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. Strike 1. Garcia, the batter. Where are we in their order? The 6th hitter. Here's the 2-1. Fouled off to the left side. 2-2. Runner has to return to first. Yeah, just one home run. That was in the first. A 3-run shot by the Phillies. Here's the pitch. Swung on to center. Straight back. Short of the warning track. Caught for out number 1. And the runner returns to first. Just short of the warning track in center, so not nearly to 401. Like left center is like the deepest part of the park. 2016. I wasn't really paying attention to baseball then, but I was happy for my dad. I stopped watching baseball in like 2010 and watched some White Sox last year. Throw to first, not in time. Cubs, yeah, won back-to-back World Series, I think, in 07, 08, and then in 2016. It had been 108 years. The pitch fouled off. 0-2, 0-1. Yeah, one of the teams in one of the players on that team is in the lineup for the Phillies. Schwarber was on that team. I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't watching baseball from 11 through 2011 from 2014 2024. All right, 1-1 low. Hello to Jonathan. Hello to Dan C. Thanks for being here both. Appreciate you all. 1-1, 1 out. Runner at first, way outside. 2-1. Bohm, the hitter for the Phils, down by 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Soroka checking the runner. Setting up outside the catcher. Throw was inside. Did not check his swing, or is he going to appeal? All right, appeal. He doesn't like the call, so appeal. Jonathan Loziga? 2-2 the count. May have been inside, but appeal then. You didn't think it was a strike. Throw to first, not in time. That's the second throw to first on this at bat, so he can take off. Oh, I know. Would be nice to see a team. Yeah, Expos, yes. I agree with the Expos. Swung on and missed. Throw to second, not in time. Stolen base, but 2 outs. Whoops, I don't want video. Thank you. Stott stole second. Anybody? I can't. Is that the. Let's see. Harper. Oh, yeah. Harper stole second and Stott stole second now. 3rd stolen base of the year for him. Oh, we got a pitching change. That'll do it for Soroka. And the Diamondbacks head to the bullpen. No, it's too late to eat anything. So 2 outs, runner at second for the Phillies. Let's see who's coming in. Jonathan Loziga? Not sure how to say that. Loa with an accent mark. Siga. Yeah, I don't know. I always like this Diamondbacks hat. I don't know. I'm not into that A. Although I kind of like this black hat with the brick red A or whatever it is. That one's kind of cool. 5-4 Diamondbacks. Phillies have a runner at second, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. So we've got a pitching change. No record, 2.84 ERA, 6 games. And hello to you as well, Brandon. Thank you. 6 games, 1 save, 6.1 innings pitched, or 6.6 and a third innings pitched, I should say. 4 strikeouts, whip of 1.26, walks and hits per innings pitched. So it doesn't quite close the book on yet on Soroka. He's responsible for the runner. He had 10 strikeouts. Wow. He's responsible for the runner at second. Real Muto is the hitter. There was something going on today. Spacecrafts. Okay. Gotcha. Righty against righty. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Fouled straight back to the screen. Catcher gave a look, but it's out of play. 0-1 the count. How do you say that guy's name? Loizaga? Oh, brother. Here's the 0-1. Outside. 1-1. 92 mile per hour cutter. All right. Runner at second. 2 outs. 1-1 the count. Real Muto. Righty against righty. Way outside again. Almost in the dirt. 2-1. Good stop by the catcher. Loizaga, maybe? Loizaga. I don't know. Five, 4. Diamondbacks in the bottom of 6. Fouled it off. Evens the count. 2-2. Ow, that would be my knee cracking. Alrighty. Righty against righty. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Runner at second. Stott for the Phillies. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ends the inning. They leave 1 in scoring position. We have played 6. We head to the top of the 7th. Still 5-4. Arizona leading over Philly. All right, let's see. I doubt this is going to fix it. I don't know. My one box score is broken for some reason. I guess I don't have to use it. Yeah, just ignore that run in the second. The Phillies got, I don't know why. It's 0 on my software, but it's showing 1 here. I don't know why. Maybe if I hide it, unlock it, show it. Nope, that didn't do anything. So 4 runs for the Phillies on a walk and 3 hits in the first. 5 runs on 5 hits and at least a walk, maybe 2 for the Diamondbacks in the 5th. That's where we are through 6. I can't put dashes for 7, 8, 9 on this software, so because we haven't got there yet. But all right. All right. So Soroka 5 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts. Other than that, yeah, that disastrous first, he pitched well. And so did the Phillies starter until the 5th. He pitched 4 innings well. Then Luzardo fell apart. Brad Keller on to pitch for the Phillies. Wait, is he? Yeah, Bolin and now Brad Keller. Bolin pitched an inning and a third. Barossa is up for the Diamondbacks. Righty against lefty. Keller fires. Fouled off. Actually, into the air to left. Down the line. Just on the line. Caught. One pitch. One out for the Diamondbacks here in the 7th. Not too bad. It's about a 3-hour pace game. A little slow, but we've had mid-inning pitching changes, so not terrible. Here's the first pitch taken, four-seam outside, ball one. Marte, the hitter, righty against lefty. Low, they call it a strike. Says they caught the inside corner. 1-1 the count. 2023 National League Championship Series MVP. Here's the pitch, way outside. 2-1, 94 mile per hour. Wait, changeup 94? I don't think that's right. Changeups. How hard does this guy throw, Keller? Grounder to second, up with it, over to first in time. Stott to Harper for out number 2. G4-3, or ground out, GO4-3. Quickly 2 away in the top of 7th. Brings up Vargas, 1 for 3, 2 strikeouts, but an RBI and a run scored from that 5-run 5th. Right-handed Keller against lefty. Caught the outside edge of the plate for strike 1, 0-1. Vargas steps out of the box. He's hitting .444, a home run, and 5 RBI in the season. Here's the pitch. Swung on, another grounder to second, closer to the bag, but throws to first in time to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Quickly retired for the Diamondbacks. Top of 7th is over. We head to the bottom of the 7th. I need to take me out to the ball game so I can cue that up. In the bottom of the 7th. Phillies down by 1, coming to bat in the bottom of 7th. All right, let's check the other games. Tigers 2, Marlins 0, bottom 8. Angels 5, Reds 1 through 7. Blue Jays take the lead over the Twins 5-4 through heading to the bottom of the 5th. Mets at home trailing to the A's 1-0, top of the 6th. Rays 3, Yankees 2, bottom of the 5th. Guardians 2, Braves 1, top of 6th. Giants 3, Orioles 1, top of 5. Royals 1, White Sox 0, top of 5. Brewers 3, Nationals 2, through 3 innings, or end of the 3rd. Red Sox and Cardinals, no score, bottom of the 2nd. All right, what the heck? Why do they have... There. All right, Crawford, hit by a pitch and a walk, is the leadoff hitter for the Phillies. Bottom 7. Loisaga is the pitcher, 96 miles per hour, ball 1, missed. All right, 1-0, right-handed pitcher, lefty hitter. Just caught the corner in the inside, 1-1. Strike 1 called. Low. Just a bit inside. 2-1's the count now. Two and one the count. Here's the pitch. Caught the corner. Inside corner. 2-2. Two pitch. Swung on and missed. Way outside. Strike 3. Leadoff hitter retired in the home half of the 7th. Next up is Crawford. Righty against righty. Called strike on a 96-mile-per-hour sinker. Strike 1. Strike 2. Called outside edge of the plate. Quickly ahead. Turner, the leadoff hitter. Righty against righty. He is 1 for 3 with a run scored. Low and outside. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2. Low and, well, definitely outside. 2-2. All right, 2-2, 1 out, nobody on. Phillies batting, bottom of the 7th. Swung on and missed. 89-mile-per-hour changeup, just a little bit inside for strike 3. 2 away here in the home half of the 7th inning. Another pitching change for the Diamondbacks. Murillo coming on to pitch. Morillo. Murillo, a right-hander. Juan Murillo. All right, he is 0-1, 3.00 ERA, 7 games, 6 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 0.67 walks and hits per innings pitched. Why don't they just give up? Why don't they just show how many walks and hits he's given up? I get whip, I guess, but okay. He's facing Schwarber. Schwarber, yeah, a lefty hitter. Yep, Cubs in. Oh, barely. He didn't play much in 2016. I guess I don't know if he was on the postseason team. I don't know. Probably. I wasn't following. All right. After the pitching change, again, 2 outs, nobody on. Phillies down 5-4, batting here in the bottom of the 7th. All right, here it is. Low and inside, ball one taken. Schwarber's 0 for 2, a walk in the first, and scored a run. Taken on the low part of the strike zone, strike one. 1-1 the count. Caught the bottom edge of the plate. Schwarber appealing, but he's going to lose this. It's 1-2. Bad challenge. Caught most of the ball. I mean, just a sliver of the bottom. Like less, maybe a quarter of the ball didn't catch the zone. 1-2 to Schwarber. 2 outs, nobody on. Phillies down a run here in the bottom of the 7th. Delivered way outside. Ball 2, 92 mile per hour changeup. Here's the 2-2, way outside. 3-2. Full count. Kirkering in the pen warming up for the Phils, I believe. 3-2 pitch, driven to center. Lazy fly ball, caught for out number 3 by Thomas. 1-2-3, and nothing across for the Phillies. We are through 7. 5-4 Arizona as we head to the top of the 8th. All right, let's check out the scoreboard. Again, earlier this afternoon, Pirates win in Chicago 2-0 over the Cubs. Tigers up 2-0 on the Marlins, batting in the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs and 2 on, but 2 strikes. Angels 5, Reds 1, top of 8th, 2 on, 1 out for the Angels. Twins losing in Toronto, Jays 6, Twins 4, top of the 6th. In New York, A's 1, Mets 0, bottom 6th. In Tampa, Rays 3, Yankees 2, bottom of the 6th. In Atlanta, Braves 4, Guardians 2, bottom of the 6th. 1 on. Giants 3, Orioles 1, bottom of the 5th. And Royals 1, White Sox 0 in Kansas City, top of the 6th. Brewers 3, Nationals 2, bottom of the 4th. Red Sox and Cardinals, no score, bottom of the 2nd. The Cardinals had the bases loaded, 1 out, and a 2-2 count. Orion Kirkering in to pitch for the Phillies here in the top of 8th. Oh, they're showing last season stats. I was wondering. Pitch, take. No, that was a ball. I thought the catcher should have challenged that. It looked like a strike. It was on the outside edge of the plate. Squares to bunt, bunts it foul. 1-1 the count. Kirkering facing Perdomo. Perdomo, who's 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Righty against lefty. Fouled it off. 1-2. Excuse me. Here's the pitch. Low. Evens the count. 2-2. Timeout called by Perdomo for the Diamondbacks. Here's the pitch. Checked it, or down the third base line, up with it, over to first, not nearly in time. An infield hit on an excuse me swing. And that is hit number 6 for the Diamondbacks. Taking strike one on a sinker, 98. And is it a stolen base or defensive indifference? Either way, runner moves to second. Tremendous jump, standing up by Perdomo. It can't be defensive indifference, just caught. Bunts down the first base line, picked up by the first baseman, throws to the second baseman, retire. He thought about throwing to third, but changed his mind. So 1 out, runner at third for the Diamondbacks here in the top of the 8th. They haven't hit it out of the infield yet. They had an infield single to third, stole second, and a bunt moved him up to third. With 1 out, infield in, except third base is backing up a little bit, but the other 3 spots are on the grass. Outside, ball 1. Kirkering facing Arenado. Righty against righty. Swung and a line out to third and back to the bag at third. 2 away. Bohm with a good catch on a liner. About shoulder high. Right to him. All right, 2 outs, but a runner at third. Swung on and missed. That's Fernandez. Strike 1. One for 3. A strikeout and a run on the day. Fouled off an inside pitch. 0-2, like way off the plate, like nearly hitting him, and he fouled it off. 5-4 Diamondbacks batting here in the top of the 8th with 2 outs, but they do have a runner at third. They had a runner at third with 1 out and then lined out. Way outside. Fans look like they're doing the wave. 1-2. You could see where that pitch 3 was, way out. Here's the 1-2. Swung on. It's in foul territory at first base. Caught by Bryce Harper for out number 3. So they leave 1 at third in scoring position. And we hit to the bottom of the 8th. They picked up a hit, but it's still 5-4 Diamondbacks as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Oh, let me take the runner off. All right, let me take a quick break again. I'll be right back. Ow, that was my knee. All right. Bottom of the 8th. Still 5-4 Diamondbacks. All right. Harper, Marsh, and Stott are the hitters due up for the Phillies. 3, 4, 5 hitters. And first pitch taken, ball 1. A little low. Fouled it off, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, strike 2. Murillo, the pitcher, to Bryce Harper. All right, close that. I don't need that. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Leadoff hitter retired in the bottom of the 8th. Harper goes down, swinging. There are 3 franchises in the MLB who have never had an MVP award winner named to Tampa Bay, Arizona, and the Mets. Yeah, I should have guessed Arizona. Ooh, just missed outside to Marsh. Ball 1. Righty against lefty. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 8th. There's the pitch. Fouled it off. Third base or left field side. 1-1. Again, Marsh with the 3-run homer in the first, but the Phillies haven't done much since. And the Diamondbacks had that 5-run 5th. Low inside as well. Ball 2, 2-1. Excuse me. Here's the 2-1. Murillo swung on and missed. Strike 2. It would have been a strike at the bottom of the zone. Bullpen action. Righty and a lefty. Duran, the righty, Banks, the lefty for the Phillies. Arizona coming in hot. Yeah, that 5-run 5th for sure. Yep, thanks for the comment. Was that? Yeah, swung on and missed. I thought he fouled it. Sorry. Strike 2, quickly, 2 away. The 3-hitter and the 5-hitter who had done the damage. Or 3-hitter and the 4-hitter. 4th spot. I mean, Harper had the RBI double, and Marsh had the 3-run home run in the first. And then the Diamondbacks had that 5-run, 5-hit. I think also 2 walks, at least 1 in the 5th. That's been the game. Hit by a pitch in the 6th and a stolen base. Ball 1 to Stott. Outside evens the count. Or no, sorry, 2-0. 2-0 the count. Murillo in relief. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle. Taken, strike 1. I don't really have a team. Cubs, but I get local blackouts, so don't really have a team. Just want good games here. I have a hat for every team, so. Outside, 3-1. I think I'd rather the Diamondbacks beat the Phillies, though. I don't think that's a big shocker. I assume you're rooting for the Diamondbacks. Driven to right field, a grounder for a single. 1 out, or 2 outs. Runner at first. Tying run on base. I get. Oh, you have. I know this is like the only Diamondbacks hat I liked. The black version with the D isn't too bad. I'm sorry, with the A isn't too bad. I had seen that. But yeah, I've always liked this one. Philly has some city connection uniform going on. It's very bizarre. You can see it here. It's mostly black and some blue. 99 four seam, taken strike one. Has that been typical for the Diamondbacks? I don't have the MLB package. This is off of ESPN Unlimited. I get some games on Peacock as well. We'll have baseball Thursday afternoons and Friday nights. I don't know how much longer. Definitely just usually do hockey, but there's no hockey tonight and next Friday. Fouled off. 100-mile-per-hour four-seam. 0-2 to Garcia. You missed their original purple and teal. Yeah, I think that would be better than some of the stuff, but like I always like this one though. Again, their black hat isn't bad. I think that's what they're wearing tonight. Oh, just fouled off, got a piece of it. We'll redo the 0-2 pitch. Garcia's 0 for 3 tonight with a strikeout. Ouch. Here is the pitch taken upstairs. 1-2. Yeah, I know. Well, you might get one back, though. I think they're going to go back to Arizona because Utah. No, I knew what you meant with Fubo. Here's the 1-2. Fouled it off. Four seam 98. Yeah, I think they're going to go back to Arizona because the Mammoth are their own team. It's kind of like the Baltimore Ravens situation. You know, the Ravens ended up being like technically, whoops, I hit the wrong button, an expansion team. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed a pitch low and outside. That ends the eighth. They left a runner on and still trail 5-4, and I forgot to give them their hit. 1 second. We head to the ninth. Still a 5-4 game. Just an interesting game so far, to say the least. Both starting pitchers pitched well. Just that one disastrous inning for both of them. So yeah, top of 9. Let's see. Runs, hits, errors. Due up for the D-backs. Diamondbacks. Tawa, Thomas, and Barossa, the 7, 8, 9 in the order. If they come back to Arizona, I think it's going to be a new team. I don't think it'll be called the Coyotes. Yeah, I guess a different ownership maybe. Yeah, I would hope they would pick. Oh, no. You're totally fine. I welcome the chat. I think it adds to it. I can always catch up on the chat. It's my fault if I miss action. It's not. I appreciate the chats. Yeah, that's a good question. Were you a Coyotes fan? It sounds like it. Are you a Cardinals football fan too, or Suns basketball? I don't watch the NBA though. I'll admit it right now. I do not watch the NBA at all. I tried last postseason. I tried in the fall for this season. Right. Yeah, the Mammoth. I hear you. I'd rather they go back to Arizona than to give Atlanta a third team. I'll say that much. I mean, I think there's a fan base in Arizona. Yeah, I only really liked the Coyotes when they had that coyote head, with this similar color. All right, we're in the ninth. Strike one on the inside corner. This is Tanner Banks, a lefty. 4 games, 1.93 ERA, no record. Swung on and missed. Strike two, again, low in the zone. You can see that here, 1 and 2 right there. I don't need that. Might have need to get out and get back in so we're not so far behind. Fouls it off, 0 and 2 is your count. Oh, okay, you just oh, that's cool. Hey. You like the Diamondbacks. Yeah, well, successful franchise. They probably I guess the Suns are all right, but Kaya's game. Vegas Knights fan. Gotcha. You don't like Utah. Yeah. I would only like Utah if they were the Yeti and just for the merch. Since they're the Mammoth. All right, 2-2 to the leadoff hitter, top of 9, fouled off. We'll do it again, 2-2. Yeah, after the 6th inning, this game has flown by. The 7th and 8th were pretty quick, honestly. Pitch popped up on the infield, third baseman under it, in front of the shortstop for out number 1 for the Diamondbacks. Well, I appreciate the chat. Thank you, Jonathan, for being here, of course. Christy, thank you. Arizona Vocal Local, thank you. Nice handle. All right. Lefty against lefty. Upstairs, ball 1. Thomas, the center fielder, 1 for 4 on a run. He made a nice catch at the wall, too, earlier. Hits one to left. Down the line, under it for out number 2, though. 2 up, 2 down for the Diamondbacks in the top of the 9th. All righty. Barossa, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Takes a strike low in the zone, 0 and 1. Banks, the pitcher, lefty against righty. Fakes a bunt. Actually, he bunted to the second baseman, up in no safe. Didn't even throw it. He just gloved it to first, but still not in time. So a bunt hit by the Diamondbacks. They have a runner at first with 2 outs here. He definitely beat it out. I don't think the Phillies will challenge it. Just a little too soft on the toss there. Yeah, he's definitely got it. 7th hit for the Diamondbacks. Fouled it off. Strike 1. Runner at first. 2 down. Top of 9. 5-4 Diamondbacks over the Phillies. 0-1 count. Throw to first. Not in time. Whew, sorry. Lefty against the righty. Banks throws to first again. Not in time. You only get 2 throws, right? I thought. Did they change that rule? That was close, but I think he was definitely in. 0-1. Hitter is Marte, the leadoff hitter for the Diamondbacks. Pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2. Last chance to get some insurance before the bottom of the 9th. Yeah, sorry, I'm behind. I'll get out and back in too. Upstairs, swung on a miss, strike 3. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Phillies looking for 1, or the game is over. All right, let me get out and back in real quick. Make sure we didn't fall behind here. Sometimes happens with commercials on ESPN. Again, I get this through ESPN Unlimited. If you have ESPN through cable or streaming, you might have access to ESPN Limited. You get no more than 2 games a day. Occasionally there's a day where you don't get one. I looked ahead. So 5-7-0 for the Diamondbacks, 4-6-0 for the Phillies. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Shut it down, D-backs. Come on. Yeah, 4-0, and they've done very little since. They've had 3 hits. I want to say 3 singles. Yeah. They've had 3 singles since the first inning. That's it. Now, let me take this down. So due up is Bohm, Realmuto, and Crawford. 7, 8, 9 for the Phillies. I wonder if we'll have any pinch hitters. D-backs be coming back hot. Yep. Answer backs. There you go. All right. We're just about set for the bottom of the 9th. Pitcher is Sewald. S-E-W-A-L-D. Hope I'm saying that right. Dang it. Sewald 0-2, 4.15 ERA, 6 games, 3 saves, 4 1/3 innings pitched, 7 innings, 0.69 walks per innings, whip, 0.69 whip, walks and hits per innings pitch. Paul Sewald, number 38, a righty. Here's the pitch. Missed on a sweeper outside, 1-0. One and 0 count. The hitter is Bohm. He's 0 for 4. In the air to center, under it for out number 1. The center fielder. That, of course, is Thomas. He's had quite a few putouts today. Realmuto, 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Okay, so they had 2 singles and a double. I didn't see Realmuto. Oh, yeah. Okay, so since the first, they've had 3 hits. 2 hits, 2 singles and a double. Righty versus righty, 1 out. Driven to left. Oh, a line drive caught at third. Wow, quickly 2 away. What a heads-up play at third by the third baseman, Arenado. Nice play, about head high. He was pretty much right at him. 3 pitches, 2 outs. Righty against lefty. Crawford 0 for 1. Right down the middle. Strike 1 on a 4-seam. 91 miles per hour. Crawford, the hitter, waits. Swung on. Into the air. In right. Back at the track. Off the top of the wall. He's around to second, heading for third, cutoff throw, and into third with a triple. And the game is not over. The Phillies have the tying run 90 feet away. Almost tied it on a home run, but it hit the top of the wall in right. Just golfed it into and turned on it into right field. Took his left hand off the bat too. Hit that blue padding above the blue signage above the padding line. And he slid into third, probably didn't even need to. So trouble here as the tying run is 90 feet away. His first career triple for Justin Crawford. Oh boy, here we go. Sewald, again, the pitcher. It is Turner at bat. He is 1 for 4, a single in the first, scored the first run. Taken on the inside edge of the plate, strike one. Wow, I thought that was so close to being gone, like about as close as you could. All right, 0-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. They're down to their last strike here in the bottom of the ninth. Turner, the leadoff hitter. Here we go. 0-2. 2 outs. Tying run at third. Fouled it off. We'll do it again. Four seam 92. All right. Here we go. 0-2 pitch. Fly to left. Back under it, the left fielder. Out number 3 is recorded. That's the ball game. Phillies came within inches of tying it up, but that is your game. And they leave the tying run 90 feet away. The Diamondbacks hang on for this 5-4 final score. Wow, what a game. What a finish there. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Diamondbacks. Phillies, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Soroka gets his 3rd win. He is 2.87 ERA now. Luzardo picks up the loss. He gave up all 5. In the 5th, he pitched brilliantly the first 4 innings. And Sewald with his... is that his 4th save, I think? Yes. 3.38 ERA. All right, let's just go to the box score. Why did it do... Oh, here. Yeah. Yep, 4th save for Sewald. Murillo, Losiga get hold. Soroka's 3-0. Luzardo 1-2, or Luzardo. No, he is Luzardo tonight, if he wasn't. All right. Let me bring up. Yeah, for some. Oh, good. Finally, that run got taken away in the second. 4 runs in the first for the Phillies. 5 runs for the Diamondbacks in the 5th, and that was it. Final 5-4. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Thank you all for being here. Like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Arizona Vocal Loco. Thank you, Christy. 2 outs. Let's go. Yeah, OMG for sure. Yep, over. We won. Yep. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, go Snakes. Still like this one the best, though. All right, we will have baseball again next week. Again, it's not going to preempt hockey and eventually WNBA, but we will have baseball Thursday. I think I get If interested, I get the Giants Reds 11:40 Central Time in the morning. This is Thursday, April 16th. Giants Reds at 11:40, or I think I get Royals Tigers. Next Friday, I'm going to go with an early game again. I think I get Orioles. No, yeah. Instead of Cardinals Astros, we're going to do Orioles Guardians at 5:10. I'd rather do the early game. But all right. Thank you all for being here. I think that's going to do it. We have plenty of hockey coming up if that's your thing. We will have WNBA starting in May. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you being here. I know I don't get local blackouts for the Cubs and the Sox, so I don't have a team to follow. You're going to go to the Golden Knights game. Nice. Thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate it. Yeah, good luck Wednesday. Yep. Yes, the Mammoth did clinch. Yeah. All right, well, we'll try to do Diamondbacks. Honestly, I'll try to help you out here. I think I do have a Diamondbacks hookup. I think he's from Arizona. I'll do him a solid. JG9, if you've ever heard of Jaguar Gator 9. Right now he's doing UFL tonight. I thought he was in Arizona. I thought he used to do Diamondback games, so maybe he doesn't anymore. Yeah, he did Diamondbacks Mets yesterday. All right, so here's oh, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. Here. This guy does some. I think he lives in Arizona. I know he's a Jaguars, obviously, Jacksonville Jaguars fan, but I think he occasionally does Diamondbacks games. And if the Diamondbacks play the Mets or the Pirates, I have a hookup for you too. Hold on, I have these guys. I can. Let me go back to my subscriptions. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Let me go to my subscriptions. I can't promise you he'll do all of them, but all right, let's see if Dr. Delay does a lot of baseball. He focuses on the Pirates, but he's currently doing Washington and the Brewers. I can redirect you to that if you guys want. So that's for Dr. Delay. And if they ever play the Mets, Pure Adrenaline does Mets games. So if you're looking for somebody to call here on YouTube. Does Mets and some other MLB. I know he sometimes does Yankees games too, because I think he is out that way. I'm trying to think if I've got anybody else to recommend, but let me catch up on the chat. I'll try, but I'm limited to by what I get on. It's whatever ESPN Unlimited has, and whatever Peacock has. So I'll see. And again, I am doing hockey though. Yeah, see, the only thing I would get Sunday if I wasn't doing hockey would be Yankees Rays, and I would get Cleveland Atlanta. That's the only two games I would get. I only get I forgot what I have to look at Peacock, but yeah, I'm doing hockey next week though. Yeah, yeah. I Diamondbacks, I'll watch them all. Thanks. Yeah, I would have to pay for MLB the package. I don't know. Nobody has clinched. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. That link is my AI song anthem for the D-backs? Wait. Oh, I may not have seen it. Okay, I'll have to look. Yes, definitely doing the Stanley Cup playoffs. And in fact, I gotta get what you call it? I gotta get HBO Max already Wednesday because the Sabres are on. The Stars and Sabres is like the best game that night, and I gotta get it. They moved that game to HBO Max like I think yesterday. So yeah, I'll be getting it for that. Yep, sorry, no promises on baseball. It's just whatever I get. I'm not gonna spend extra money on the package because we got WNBA coming up. So if you're a Phoenix Mercury fan, we'll do plenty of Phoenix Mercury games. Whoops, I ended the poll on 20 so 20 votes. It was 50-50, so 10 people were right that the Diamondbacks were right and 10 people were wrong that the Phillies would. All right, no worries. I understand if you're only here for D-backs. I'll do the best I can. Again, JG9 does do some Diamondbacks games. He had the Diamondbacks yesterday. If the Diamondbacks ever play the Pirates or Mets, like I said, I've got the hookup there for a Dr. Delay and Pure Adrenaline Sports. All right, thank you all for being here. I do appreciate you, especially in the chat. Makes the game more enjoyable, hopefully for you guys as well. Definitely, it's more interesting for me as well. We will be back with baseball Thursday late morning or early afternoon, and then next Friday night as well. Until then, hope to see you if you would like to tune in for some hockey. Yeah, if they play the Pirates soon, then hit that Dr. Delay. He does a good job. No cursing, just like here. I don't think Pure Adrenaline Sports does either. So if they're playing I know Diamondbacks just played the Mets. So again, Pure Adrenaline Sports does Mets games and some Yankees. So, yeah. All right. Yes, Derek, take care as well. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Again, we'll put the final up there one more time. Like and subscribe. Follow on Twitch. It's all free. I just want to put the final in Twitch. I don't even know if anybody was there. Strange game, though, with all the runs in one inning for each team. And then an exciting finish, that triple off the top of the wall. Inches and 90 feet short, either way, for the Phillies. Until next time. Okay, what was the song? I might have missed it. I don't think... Sorry about that. I didn't see it. Can you post it again without, like, .com? Because I never got it. Just spell out like dot for .com. Don't post. I don't think you can post a link is the problem. Only myself or mods on the channel can do it. So I didn't see it. All right, you can always post it as a comment on the video after the stream ends too. All right, any other finals to pass on? Oh yeah. Angels 10, Reds 2, Tigers 2, Marlins 0, as we saw, Diamondbacks 5, Phillies 4, and we already knew Pirates 2, Cubs 0. Rest are still in progress. All right, that's going to do it. Take care. Be well. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Have a great Friday night. Have a great weekend. Until next time, take care. Be well. And bye-bye. And good night.